Good morning and welcome to the Thursday, September 9th, 2021 Lane County Board of Commissioners meeting. We have a couple of items on this public agenda docket before we reconvene in executive session. The first item, number one, are there adjustments to the agenda? Seeing none, what I would like to do is move other business up right after emergency business so that if there is other business, we can handle that and not have to reconvene back into regular session. Is there any emergency business? Seeing none. Other than myself, do any commissioners have any other business to bring before the board? Okay, the item that I wanted to bring was, I believe we have a September 22nd annual jail inspection, which was pushed out to that date, anticipating COVID would be over and these restrictions would have been lifted. That still can continue, but with all respect to Sheriff Harold and his time, I just wanted to see if any commissioners were planning on attending the annual jail inspection.
I do have it on my calendar and was planning to attend if it's on.
Okay.
I most often do.
Okay. Well, in that case, there's no need to, oh, yes, Commissioner Buck.
I was just going to say it's on my calendar, but it does concern me during the Delta surge to attend, especially with a little one that's unvaccinated. I'm not sure if we all need to be there or if one of us is able to go and that satisfies the requirements.
Mr. Mokraheisky, could you answer that?
I believe that typically it's the commissioners that are available. I believe that they prefer to have a majority of the board participate in that tour. I do think in the past there have been occasions where not every commissioner is able to do the tour. And I don't know, Ms. Jones, if you have anything additional to that.
Thank you. It does not require a quorum to attend. It is a tour, so we can have as little as one or as many as all of you. It's just how I notice it. So if people still want to go, we will still host it. We're just going to let the sheriff know how many people plan on attending. And while Commissioner Bozovich is not in the room, I did text him and he plans on attending as well.
Make sure he schedules his dentist appointment well before that so that he can be at that. And my understanding is this is not a tour as much as it's a required annual inspection. I also am going to opt not to for different reasons. I don't have a young one at home, but sadly I meet all the requirements, both age and multiple chronic conditions, and I'm not going to jeopardize myself in that position. But it sounds like, and I remember our first year, Commissioner Buck, you and I did that inspection. We did have a quorum. As if memory serves, there was a year after that where there was not a quorum. So it sounds to me like at a minimum, Commissioner Trieger and Commissioner Farr and perhaps even Commissioner Bozovich will attend. So we will keep that on schedule. I just didn't want to impose on Sheriff Harold's time if no one was planning to do that. Is there any other business? Seeing none, Diana, would you read us into executive session?
Yes, I will. One moment. This is the read-in for executive session for Thursday, September 9th at 10:30 a.m. The Board of Commissioners will meet in executive session to conduct deliberations with persons designated by the governing body to carry on labor negotiations. This executive session is held pursuant to ORS 192.6602D, which allows the Board of Commissioners to meet in executive session for the purposes listed. Representatives of the news media and designated staff shall be allowed to attend the executive session. All other members of the audience are asked to leave the room. Representatives of the news media are specifically directed not to report on any of the deliberations during the executive session, except to state the general subject of the session as previously announced. No decision may be made in executive session. We reserve the right to come back out into public session should the need arise.
Thank you very much. And commissioners, we'll see you in a couple of minutes in executive session. Thank you.